Hey guys, it's the Loud Guys. Today we are going to learn about American culture and the things that we don't know about American culture. So, like Indian culture is something a lot talked about because we have different types of culture and we have like people doing different things in different states itself. But American culture is not something you hear a lot about.
Yeah, American culture, whenever I think about it, I always think that they are very open minded and they are kind of very welcoming people. But if we talk about the culture, so I don't have much idea about that.
Yeah, so let's watch this
Video.
Let's get started with our first very American thing that almost all Americans know what it is. If I asked you, what are you doing for the 4th?
Fourth.
Would you know what I mean? You might look at your calendar and say,
for the fourth which?
November 4th?
Yeah.
December 4th?
Which month?
No, when someone asks you, what are you doing for the 4th? They always mean July 4th. And that's because July 4th is the American Independence Day. And we usually just shorten this to the 4th. What are you doing for the 4th? I'm going to the lake for the 4th. I'm not really doing anything for the 4th, but maybe I'll try to find some fireworks. We often shorten Independence Day or July 4th to just the 4th. And now you know that too. If I said to you, whoa, I just found a Benjamin on the street. I can't believe it. Would you think that I found a guy named Benjamin on the street and I just feel so excited?
Benjamin Coconut.
Maybe he's my long lost friend. No, if I said I found a Benjamin on the street, that means a $100 bill. And that's because Benjamin Franklin is the guy who's on the $100 bill.
Why would you call
so
it
if
100?
you say, oh man, I really just need to earn some Benjamins this weekend. I need to pay my rent. I'm falling behind.
You know,
that means
what if Indians also start to talk like that? Like, we need to earn some Gandhis.
Gandhis, yeah.
We don't do that.
This is crazy because we don't pronounce it like what is called as money is money. Like, but this is very interesting. Like Benjamin.
Yeah, next time I will use it. I want to earn some Gandhis.
Gandhi.
Yeah.
means you need to make several $100s. It's just slang for $100. So I hope for you, you find a Benjamin on the street someday. That would be amazing. If my husband Dan said, did you eat the last piece of cake?
No.
I might say, I plead the 5th.
I plead the 5th.
What is
Like,
happening
did you eat
here?
the
Am I
fifth part?
telling him that I'm guilty, or am I telling him I'm not guilty? I didn't do it. Well, this expression, I plead the 5th, has to do with the 5th Amendment to the Constitution. And that means that I don't need to tell you because maybe it will hurt me in a court of law later. This is a very legal type of statement, but we often use this in daily conversation to say,
Plead the 5th.
yes, but I don't want to tell you. So when my husband asks me, did you eat the last piece of cake? And I say, I plead the 5th. He knows, yes, Vanessa ate it, but she doesn't want to tell me.
Interesting.
So you can use this very American expression when you want to tell someone yes, but maybe you feel embarrassed to tell them yes directly. You can just say, I plead the 5th. Great expression. In 2004, I was a senior. Does this mean I was old?
Senior to whom?
In 2004? What if I told you also that in 2008 I was also a senior?
To whom?
If you're an American, you can probably guess that this means I was in high school in 2004 and I was in college in 2008. A senior means you are in your last year of high school or your last year of college. So in the US, we often have terms for first, second, third, and fourth year in high school and in college. So if you are in 9th grade, you are a freshman. If you are in 10th grade, you're a sophomore. Notice that the O in the middle of this word is silent, sophomore. If you're in 11th grade, you are a junior. We could say, I'm in my junior year. I'm a junior. And if you're in 12th grade, so the final grade of high school, you're a senior. And this type of system also applies to college. You are a freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior in college, especially when you go to a 4-year college, these type of terms apply.
And actually, what she's saying in India, we say like junior, senior means like it is for kids.
Kids, yeah.
We say like junior KG, junior kindergarten or senior kindergarten.
Even senior is considered as junior. Like senior means the kids are like kind of like senior kids. It's not about about the adults, I would say.
Yeah, but it is just the like 11th and 12th, so it is like junior KG, senior
Senior
KG.
KG, yeah.
So we do that. So if you come to India and you say, "Are you in senior?" So you'll be like, "Do I look like a kid to you?"
Yeah, they would ask you.
Common that when you are a senior, you think you are much better than freshmen. Oh, I was never so small. They're so much like just little children, those freshmen. We are seniors. I think this is pretty common in high school that you see the people who are younger than you as so much younger. I wasn't like that when I was a freshman. But really, you were. So this type of system is quite common in the US.
I've heard this term freshman in 1-2 American movies, but I always used to thought that that freshman means a fresher.
Fresher, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a person who have joined the school or college
A
new.
newbie, sort of.
That's what we say in India, like he's a fresher. And for you, freshman is 9th standard. Okay.
And now you know about it too. When you arrive in the US, you will probably need to fill out a visa form. And at the bottom of the visa, you need to sign your John Hancock. Is your name John Hancock? Well, if it is, you definitely need to do that. But this term, sign your John Hancock,
Pen.
just means your signature. There's a little bit of American history behind this because John Hancock was
he
a
signed the
guy
Declaration
who
of
signed
Independence.
his name big and large on the Declaration of Independence. So it was kind of a bold statement where these colonists
Sign your John
in
Hancock.
the United States or in the Americas
Kind of huge.
told England, we want to have independence. And it's a pretty big statement. Maybe there's some treason involved, so it's kind of scary to say, I'm someone who supports this. But John Hancock signed his name really large on that document. So it was bold and courageous. It was a big move. So
Whoa.
because of this, his name
became a
is
statement.
synonymous now with a signature. Sign your John Hancock. Put your John Hancock here. We don't always use this instead of signature,
Hancock.
but you will definitely hear this, and it's steeped in American history. And now you can use it too.
They just give the
Now we
people
have
like
two
John
fun
Hancock.
American idioms. One is if I said to you, you shouldn't buy a new car. If you buy a used car, you get more bang for your buck.
More bang for your
This
buck.
expression, bang for your buck,
Bang.
kind of includes two American concepts. One is buck, which is slang for dollars.
Ah,
And
yeah,
the other
bucks.
one, bang, doesn't necessarily relate to
Indians have
guns,
started
but I know
using
guns
this
are
term.
kind of culturally linked to the US. So we get this idea that you can get a great value for your money if you buy a used car. So you
More
might say,
bang for
yeah,
your
you
buck.
should get a used car. It's more bang for
What
your
the
buck.
fuck?
Don't get a new car. It's better to get a used car. This is a great expression.
Wow.
More bang for your buck. When I was growing
use
up,
it.
before we left for school, almost every morning, it was pretty common for my sister and I to fight over who said shotgun first. Why were
What
we
is shotgun?
trying to beat each other to say
please.
shotgun? What's that mean? Does that mean we want to carry
Like
a
first?
shotgun?
Yeah,
Does that
maybe.
mean we were going hunting or shooting? No.
Said first.
Instead, shotgun is the passenger seat. And for some reason, this is the most desirable seat in the car when you're not the driver.
Yeah.
So kids, I guess not
Shotgun.
too young, but high schoolers or older kids always want to call
I
shotgun.
think so. The gun laws in America does not allow you to say this. I think because if I go to America, I say shotgun.
Shotgun.
I will not use that word. Never.
And we use that expression, I call shotgun, or just saying shotgun. And that means that's my seat, I claim it. And this is really common, especially with siblings, even with friends too, that before you get in the car, if you're not the driver, you'd say, I call shotgun. Well, maybe now you can call shotgun too. Have you ever eaten the most tasty bonfire treat in the entire world? This is something I look forward to every time we have a bonfire. It is s'mores. S'mores. This is
These are
something I didn't
marshmallows,
realize
right?
was very
Toasted one.
American until I was talking to some international friends and they said, what?
What is s'mores? Yeah.
We just toast marshmallows.
Yeah.
What do you put with them? So let me explain to you a delicacy, something amazing that has a special place in my heart. First, you have a graham cracker. This is a special type of cookie, even though it's called cracker. It's quite sweet. And then we have a piece of chocolate. So we often buy some Hershey's chocolate, break off a piece, put it on the graham cracker, and when you're having a bonfire, you set that close to the fire, not too close, but close enough that the chocolate gets a little soft.
Wow.
And then
It's
you
like
take
a
a stick
dark
and
fantasy.
2 marshmallows. You could do 1, but 2 is better. And you toast them over the fire very carefully to make sure that they don't explode into flames. Some people like that. Personally, I like them to be perfectly toasted, and it is an art form, let me tell you.
Wow.
So you toast them, and then when they're toasted, you put them on the chocolate, and you take another piece of a graham cracker, and you slide the marshmallows off, and there you have the perfect s'more.
Wow.
Toasty, warm, melty,
Looks
gooey.
very delicious.
So perfect.
want to
So
try
the
it.
next time that you're at a bonfire, maybe you can introduce this idea to your friends, or if you're at a bonfire in the US, you will definitely see people eating s'mores. Please try it for my sake. I hope you'll love it. All right, now it's time for the song you have been waiting for. It is dun da 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 dun da 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 da. Do you know this song? This song is Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And I included this here because there's a funny little story I wanted to share with you. One of my friends, you might follow his YouTube channel. His name's Jack. He has a YouTube channel called To Fluency, and he's from the UK, but he's married to an American. And he told me that one time they were playing a game with some Americans, and the game was that you had to hum a song and your partner had to guess what it was. So his wife drew a card and it said, hum Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And she's like, all right, this is a good song. It's easy. He'll understand it immediately. So she started to hum. And he just looked at her like, what?
What is that song?
I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah.
So obviously that was not a good moment in their game for them, maybe a little funny. But because of this, I realized, oh, maybe this song isn't quite so well known internationally, but it is a staple of American culture because baseball is extremely common, and this song is sung before every baseball game. So if you've ever been to any kind of big baseball game in the US, you've definitely heard this song, and if you memorize the lyrics, you'll be able to sing along and cheer with everyone. It's a great moment to kind of have that group feeling of excitement before a game. So make sure you check out Take Me Out to the Ball Game. You can search on YouTube and see some clips of crowds of people at baseball games singing this song. Quite fun and very American.
Wow. Love it.
Our final very American thing today also has to do with baseball. What if I said to you, your speech was awesome, you knocked it out of the park? Did you give a speech about baseball? Are you playing baseball?
Or is it
No,
cricket?
this just means it was amazing. You did
to do something
even
really
better
well.
than expected. You knocked it out of the park. Here we have the image of someone playing baseball. He's got a baseball bat, someone's pitching him the ball, and he hits it. He doesn't just hit it into the outfield.
Out
That's
of
where
the
someone
stadium.
can catch it. He hits it beyond the field, out of the park. And this means it's a home run. No one can catch it, and it's great for his team. Everyone can get to home base, and they might get a lot of points. So here, knocking it out of the park is a great thing in baseball and in life. So if you do something really awesome,
You
better
knocked
than
it out of the
expected,
park.
you can use this expression. Oh man, I can't believe it, but I talked to someone in English the other day and I think I knocked it out of the park. I explained
Wow.
myself exactly the way I wanted. I did it and they understood me. Congratulations. You
Nice.
knocked it out of the park.
This is one video I think so everyone should watch because it shows so much about American things and idioms and everything that we don't know about. Like even the knocked out of the park and Benjamin was something that was very very crazy. Like how you call that? Okay, there is one Benjamin out here, and if some American would have said me, I would have actually thought that I have just stepped onto a person, like there is one Benjamin, but then of course you mean $100 note, so it's crazy.
I am so totally excited to eat that marshmallow and that cookie thing because that chocolatey, warm thing, like I really want to try. And I would say one thing about Americas, they are kind of very expressive, like in a very witty way.
Actually, and like the thing is, their whole culture and everything is so fun because you make different words out of it, and that the song before a ball
Oh,
game was
wow.
so nice. Like
Awesome.
I want that atmosphere in cricket stadiums too. Like before a game, you all just sing, and it just give you that together feeling.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe.
bye.